YouTube? SliferTCG here, and I'm bringing you guys my Dark World deck that I said I was gonna show, or was undecided about, but yeah, I decided to show it anyways because I've been using it, and it's really good. So I thought I'd share it anyways. But it's 40 cards, 19 monsters, 15 spells, 6 traps. Yeah, I guess I'll get started. For the monster lineup, we got one beige, the good thing is about this card is when it's discarded, it's special summoned, and that's a level 4, so you can normal summon it. This is good bait for Grapha, and what Grapha does is it bounces your Dark World to your hand, and then you special summon it. 3 Brow, this card great for draw power, and it's also could be normal summoned for Grapha. 1 Veeler, I run only one because I like this really fast, and I don't really like all these hand traps that people usually using. I don't run that maxi. I think it's too slow. I don't really run that many. I only run one Veeler, but it has come in handy every time I drew it. So keep it in there. And that it is a tuner, and I do use my Veeler sometimes for synchros, and it saves me. 1 Fabled Raven. It's a tuner, and it's just so good at discarding. And if you can't discard, it's a tuner, so synchro up. 1 gold, 3 grapha. Uh, this card could be a 3000 beater once you have your field spell out. You just bounce a Dark Bolt to your hand, special summon it. It's easy as that. 1 Morphing Jar. This card's great at discarding. And, you draw 5. Silva, it's pretty much the same thing as gold, except different effects. Snow, 3 of them, because you want to search out your Graphas. Once you get Graphas in your hand, you could discard them and, destroy your opponent's field. 2 Tour Guide, I only run 2 in this deck, just because I like this deck to be really fast. I don't want to draw Tour Guides all the time, and they could be Veelered and all that stuff. What I do, though, is I usually get out Brow. That's a really good thing about Dark Wolves. You can use Tour Guide to get Brow. Bounce Brow back to your hand, get Grapha, and discard it later for draw power. So pretty much this card gets you your Graphas too. 2 Trance Archfiends. I like this instead of some people might run more Ravens or just Trance. I like 1 Raven, 2 Trance, just because of the fact that Raven's a tuner, but then I like Trance because it's 1500. And when you discard, it becomes 2000, and that gets over a bunch of level 4s. And the thing is, when it's destroyed, you get one of your banished to your hand, and you banish pretty good amount. So you just get all your stuff back. 1 Book of Moon. This card is just really good. Such a versatile card. You could use it pretty much against whatever, you could use against XYZs, XEs, or whatever they're called. Synchros, big monsters, just, what's it, just slow them down. That's why I really love Book of Moon. Book of Moon. I said Buck of Moon, I don't know what I'm saying. But, 1 Dark Hole, 3 Dark World Dealings, draw, discard, 3 Drag Down. You get to look at your opponent's hand. That's why this card's so good. You discard from their hand. Like I've always discard. Like I discard this guy's scores. That saved me game. Or discard his Reborn. But yeah, that I remember when I discarded someone's scores, and that just won me the game because I was going for the. I was swarming like crazy, and I wanted to win that turn. So take out their gores, and it's a game. For staples, Heavy, Reborn, 2 Typhoons. Yeah, you want to destroy all that back row. 3 Gates, discard, fast. You banish, discard, draw. Banish, discard, draw. And with Trance, you can recycle those. And yeah, and every fiend is 300. For the traps, I got one Smog. I like this because it's extra discard outlet. One Deck Devi. Um, you don't have to run this, but I think it's alright. It just really depends on what deck you verse. You have so many tributes. You could tribute Snow. You could tribute Silver, Gold, Trance, uh, Grapha, because Grapha, you could get that out every turn pretty much. So, once you destroy them, you pretty much destroy your opponent's hand, monsters, all that stuff, and you can get them back easy. So that's why this is a good card in this deck. One Solemn, Starlight, and two Torrentials. I use all these stuff to protect me, because you want all your monsters on the field. Once you gain an advantage, then it's pretty hard to stop. For the extra deck, I got one Catastor, Black Rose, this the Nuker, Brio, Scrap Dragon, Stardust. For the XCs, one Hieratic Sun Dragon. I run this because you got Graphas. You could, you probably have a bunch of stuff on your field hand. You could overlay them. Use this, destroy all those crazy stuff. What else? One Lawal Chain. Levier. This new Daijin, or I don't think it's new, but it's called Mazur Rhythm. The String of Daijin. It takes two level 3s, and the thing is, when it attacks, it doubles attack. It's 1500 attack normally, but when you have gates out, it's 18, so it'll be a 3600 beater, and it gets over most monsters. Gets over Shining most of the time. Gets over Graphas, BLS, JDs, just those big monsters. Leviathan, is pretty much a staple. Giga Brilliant, Utopia Ray, you gotta run Utopia Ray. It's just so good. Roach, I like this card. I don't know if people run it, but I think it's just a really good card. Um, well, level 5. Alright. And the thing is, it's a fiend, so it's 2200 with gates on the field. And yeah, but I don't know. I guess I could be wrong about this card being good, but I don't know. I like it. And Wind Up Zenmains. It's just pretty much a staple too. That is it for the deck. Something I want to tell everyone. I'm using my first account. This is an account I made before I made SliferTCG. This is probably this was my first one. And yeah, I just decided to go back to it because I got tired of ranking all those wins. And I worked hard on this account, so what else? So yeah, I just wanted to go back to it, make it have a bunch of good stuff on it, I guess. Um, yeah, I'm trying to get that 200 EXP. I'm like, is this 25? Yeah, 25 away. But yeah, that is it for the video. If you like the video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Please stay tuned for my next video. I have no clue what it is, but I'll come out with something. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching.